Ryan Garcia claims that Gervonta Davis, George Kambosos, Lomachenko, Devin Haney, Tevin Farmer, and Isak Pitbull Cruz, between all those guys at lightweight, Teofimo, Rolando Romero, no one wanted to fight him. Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Ryan Garcia is fighting Emmanuel Togos, Emmanuel Lewis, Emmanuel Stewart, Junior, somebody. And it's an underwhelming fight. This is what Ryan Garcia had to say. I want to thank Emmanuel Tago for taking this fight. No one wanted to fight me because they assumed I wouldn't fight. I respect you, and let's give everyone a fight. So right then and there, that doesn't sound logical. That sounds like cap. Nobody wanted to fight you, but I can name several fighters that did wanted to fight you, including a great fight to me that was an alley-oop, Isak Pitbull Cruz. This is what Ryan said about Isak Pitbull Cruz.
Here. Cruz said that he'll fight me in my patio. He also said he'll probably beat me. We definitely have to see that. And I look forward to that fight coming back. It should be a good one. Cruz is a pressure fighter. Pretty good one. Has good little movement. Nothing I haven't seen before, but we'll have to see how he does against me. I'm still just as fast and explosive as I've always been. And I think that with my speed, my timing, my reach, I think that I should be able to get the job done. We'll see though. I mean, obviously he gave Gervonta a pretty tough fight. Some would say that he beat Gervonta. I had Gervonta winning by 2 rounds. Gervonta could have made it way easier than he made it. I think he gave him too much respect. But
so that was what Ryan Garcia had to fight or say about fighting Isak Pitbull Cruz. Ego and Leonard Ellaby of Mayweather Promotions told you that that wouldn't be the case, and now you see the blame game. Ryan saying Emmanuel Tago is the only one that was willing to fight. But I know I could do the research and show you there were other people like Tevin Farmer and Joseph JoJo Diaz that said they would love the opportunity. In fact, JoJo Diaz was the guy Ryan was supposed to fight. So there's no cap. There's no way this is true that no one wanted to fight Ryan Garcia. Okay, I'll prove it. Boom, we got action. So previously, Joseph JoJo Diaz had said this about Ryan Garcia. Quote, I really can't rely on Ryan Garcia because he's pulled out of fights multiple times. This is what JoJo Diaz said December 1st of 2021. And he said it multiple times. He was the one, it says, I really can't rely on Ryan Garcia, Diaz admitted when asked about ever revisiting such plans during a Zoom conference call with Devin Haney. Ryan, he's really shown in the past he's pulled out of fights multiple times. He's not reliable. We trusted in him. We finalized it. So this was a done deal, says JoJo Diaz. We finalized it and thought the fight was going to be made. Then he came up with this injury. Strike one against Ryan Garcia. So this is what Joseph JoJo Diaz said. And then Ryan said he was injured and had a hand injury that he mysteriously recovered from and was doing body shot challenges like weeks later, he had the greatest recovery. So it tells you about the severity of his hand injury. And then fast forward to even more recent stuff. Boom. This is Oscar De La Hoya. Joseph JoJo Diaz, the same person, says, put me in there with Ryan Garcia next, Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy, Ryan Garcia, Eric Gomez, president of Golden Boy, and Roberto Diaz, matchmaker with Golden Boy. He tagged all of them. Oscar De La Hoya retweeted this, right? Retweeted this. So this message from Joseph JoJo Diaz that despite coming off of a loss to Devin Haney, a black fighter, right, that had been avoided, he was still willing to fight Ryan Garcia. De La Hoya clearly seen this because he retweeted it. And then after, De La Hoya of Golden Boy says, I'm working on something huge, I do believe, for Ryan Garcia, Golden Boy, right? He's working on something huge. This was in January, right? And it just came out today that he's fighting Emmanuel Togo Sandwich or whatever the dude's name is. So you knew that Joseph JoJo Diaz wanted to fight you. That's a Golden Boy fighter, and he's coming off of a loss. But clearly Oscar and Ryan's team feels that is too dangerous, so they're making a tune-up fight, which was always the game plan if you listen to Eric Gomez and what he said on the DAZN podcast, right? But this is more proof. So De La Hoya seen that Joseph JoJo Diaz was willing to step up to the plate. That's a much better fight, even despite coming off of a loss. That's a better fight. But as Joseph JoJo Diaz said, I can't really rely and count on Ryan to make the fight because he has pulled out. And that's strike one. We could keep doing this. I'm a legend in this game. Tevin Farmer. This is what he said in January. He said previous to this, the rumors were that Ryan would fight him, right? That Ryan would fight him. And Tevin Farmer says, I can guarantee that Ryan Garcia won't fight me. And I'm the biggest name out of all. He said he wants the biggest name, and I like Ryan Garcia. We fought on a couple cards together. But hey, he's still my youngin', right? So Tevin Farmer said that they had been contact made to possibly fight Ryan, but he called Ryan's bluff, which we now know that was the accurate read because Ryan's not fighting Tevin Farmer or Joseph JoJo Diaz. This is strike two. He says again, this is March 31st of 2019. I like Ryan a lot as a fighter and a person, but he don't want this. These fighters got to be careful for what they ask for. I may look easy from the outside the ring, but inside the ish is another level. So Tevin Farmer's been saying that Ryan won't fight him since, at least as I'm showing you, since 5:15 p.m. March 31st, 2019. He's been trying to call Ryan out and call his bluff, right? And more recently, there was rumors that Ryan would fight against Tevin Farmer, and Tevin Farmer reiterated that it's not going to happen. Now Ryan is saying, fast forward to the future, I want to thank Emmanuel Togo for taking this fight because no one else wanted to fight. That's two strikes. Don't make me do a third strike. This is easy work. Leonard Ellerby predicted it. I predicted it. I'm the best in the boxing game. I'm the best in the business. I'm the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. I'm a sharpshooter like Bret Hart. And this is what Ryan was saying. This is why it looks so bad. January 6th, he said, guess Isaac Cruz, his nickname is Pitbull. Guess Isaac Cruz was more of a Chihuahua than a Pitbull. So again, this is who you're fighting. So there's a guy out of Mexico who proved to be a dangerous fight after fighting Gervonta Davis and going the distance and holding a good account of himself. You're calling him a Chihuahua, but you're fighting this guy with the man in the mirror belt. Gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Like he got what belt is this? The Shawn Michaels Intercontinental Sweet Chin Music belt. and he older than you, and he hasn't fought since for a year. And this is who Ryan is fighting. And he's saying that Pitbull's a Chihuahua, and he said he would knock out Devin Haney. I mean, come on. Surgery was a success. This is just underwhelming stuff. But again, it has been forecasted and predicted by the boy Ego. I'm the best in the business. Bad news, Ryan Garcia prevented from fighting Isak Cruz. I told you a month ago. Did I lie? Stay tuned to the channel for more hits. You don't want to miss it. And I'm out. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster.